Have you ever stopped to think that what you put on your plate might be sabotaging your energy, your immunity, and even your mood? Often, it's not age that weakens you, it's the wrong food slowly draining your body. In this video, you'll discover 5 foods that silently sabotage seniors' health and what to eat instead to regain vitality, balance, and well-being. Many people believe that eating well simply means avoiding excess. But there's something much deeper behind good health, the quality of what you consume every single day. Your body speaks, and it responds directly to what you give it. When you feed it products loaded with salt, unhealthy fats, and preservatives, your body interprets this as an attack and starts defending itself, swelling, retaining fluids, raising blood pressure. It's as if your body is saying, "I can't take any more of this poison disguised as food." Think about it, every cell in your body reacts to what you put in your mouth. Ultra-processed foods, like canned goods, sausages, deli meats, and ready-made meals, contain so much sodium and chemicals that they force your heart and kidneys to work twice as hard. Over time, this leads to fatigue, bloating, and accelerates internal aging. You're watching Life Guidance After 60, a channel created especially to offer guidance and life stories for those over 60. We're a new channel, and we count on your support. Please hit like and subscribe to follow our upcoming stories. For decades, longevity experts have noticed something curious: 2 seniors with the same weight, same age, and even the same routine, but completely different energy levels. Most of the time, the difference lies in what they eat. While one starts the day with natural, light foods, the other begins with ultra-processed items full of salt and hidden fats. The result? An inflamed, tired body, unexplained aches, and a slower mind. Your body runs on the fuel you give it. If your food lacks nutrients, your body responds with sluggishness, imbalance, and weakness. But when you choose living foods, fruits, vegetables, and clean proteins, your body wakes up, your mind clears, and your spirits lift. And here's the point almost no one talks about: it's not time that ages you, it's your daily choices. You can be 60, 70, or even 80 and still transform your body with simple changes to your diet. Age brings wisdom, but it doesn't have to bring exhaustion. Yes, your body can age, but it remains capable of renewal when given what truly nourishes it. These foods appear so often in daily life that they start seeming harmless, and that's exactly where the danger lies. When your body gets used to receiving harmful substances, it begins to believe that's normal. But the opposite is also possible: when you change what you put on your plate, you change what your body understands. Choosing better is like rekindling a light within yourself, an energy you might have forgotten you even had. That's the big lesson: health doesn't start at the pharmacy, it starts in the kitchen. It's in those simple daily choices that the difference lies between growing weaker and getting stronger, between aging quickly or living with vitality. So before your next meal, take a moment to look at what you're eating. Every food is a seed, and depending on what you plant, it can blossom into energy or into fatigue. Now that you understand the power of what you eat, get ready to discover the 5 foods that, despite seeming ordinary, silently sabotage seniors' health. And more importantly, learn what to eat instead to turn your diet into a tool for energy, balance, and longevity. The way you eat is often a reflection of everything you've lived through: habits passed down, everyday conveniences, and even beliefs about what counts as real food. That's exactly why changing your diet can feel so difficult. But it's also where transformation begins. The human body is a powerful machine, yet extremely sensitive. It doesn't distinguish between what's convenient and what's healthy. If you feed it artificial products high in salt and white flour, it assumes that's what it needs, and starts responding with sluggishness, fatigue, and weight gain. It's as if your body and mind silently agree: since this is all we've got, let's just survive. Every wrong bite becomes an invisible barrier between you and well-being. And the curious thing is that these foods seem harmless: the morning roll, the pasta at lunch, the afternoon cookie. But behind the taste and convenience lie ingredients that steal your energy and speed up cellular aging. It's like filling a car with the wrong fuel and expecting it to run smoothly. Many seniors don't realize it, but when their body asks for rest, gets easily irritated, or wakes up tired, it's trying to send a message: what you're eating is weakening me. And this isn't an exaggeration. Doctors and nutritionists confirm, diet is one of the most decisive factors for vitality after 60. What you eat can be your medicine, or your poison. Science has already shown that when the body receives natural, nutritious foods, it heals itself, inflammation decreases, circulation improves, and sleep stabilizes. But when it's fed ultra-processed foods, refined flours, and sugar, the opposite happens. It's as if the body says, since there's no good fuel, it's not worth fighting. Think for a moment, how many times have you felt tired and drained, even after getting enough sleep? How many times have you thought it was just getting old, when in reality your body was crying out for help? Every time this happens, it's a sign that it's time to make a change, because yes, what you eat truly determines how well you live. When your body is fed the wrong way, your breathing changes. It becomes shallow and heavy. Energy disappears. But when you change what you put on your plate, your body responds almost immediately. It releases dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins, substances that reduce fatigue, lift your mood, and strengthen your immune system. That's why eating mindfully isn't just a trend, it's medicine. And the most inspiring part is that this change doesn't depend on your age or luck. It starts with the decision to listen to yourself, respect your body, and choose foods that bring life. Many seniors have discovered that when they swapped quick and easy for natural and fresh, something extraordinary happened. Their energy returned, their sleep improved, and even their lab results began to change. Because your body follows the direction of your choices. Maybe you've heard that aging means becoming weak. But it doesn't. Aging means gathering wisdom, and using it to live with more awareness and lightness. And part of that wisdom lies in understanding that every meal is a seed. If you plant salt, sugar, and bad fats, you harvest inflammation and fatigue. If you plant living foods, you harvest vitality and strength. Your body's voice is the most powerful one. It warns you when it's inflamed, tells you when it needs rest, and shows gratitude when you give it real food. This communication is quiet but constant. If you ignore it, your body gets sick. If you listen, it flourishes. Imagine, for a moment, that you're about to prepare lunch. Even before you take a bite, your body already knows whether what's coming will heal or harm you. The smell, the colors, the ingredients, everything communicates what you believe about yourself. If you choose what weakens you, your body feels it. If you choose what nourishes you, it feels that too, and responds with energy, lightness, and mental clarity. So right now, pause for a second and reflect. What have you been putting on your plate? Do those foods strengthen you or weaken you? Do they bring you closer to vitality or exhaustion? Because now, in the next step, you're about to discover the 5 most dangerous foods for people over 60. Those that seem harmless but silently sabotage your heart, memory, and energy. And, most importantly, you'll learn what to eat instead to reverse the damage and regain strength at any age. Get ready, what comes next could completely change how you see food. And, with that, transform your health outcomes. Now we've reached the crucial point. This is where many seniors, without realizing it, sabotage their own bodies. These 5 foods may seem simple, but each carries a chemical burden capable of inflaming cells, draining energy, and accelerating internal aging. Let's look at them one by one, what happens when you eat them, and how to turn your choices into fuel for vitality. First, ultra-processed, high-sodium foods. They're like poison disguised as convenience. When you eat them, your body senses an attack, and reacts with swelling, high blood pressure, and constant fatigue. How to replace them? Choose natural, home-cooked food seasoned with fresh herbs and minimal salt. This simple swap activates your body's true energy, improves circulation, and reduces strain on your kidneys and heart. Second, white bread and refined pasta. They're the invisible thieves of vitality. They quickly turn into sugar, crash your energy, and undermine muscle strength. How to replace them? Go for whole grain versions, sweet potatoes, brown rice, and oats. Your body recognizes these as allies and responds with steady energy, focus, and lasting stamina. Third, sugary treats and sweetened drinks. They're the villains disguised as pleasure. Every sip of soda or slice of cake sends your body a signal of momentary euphoria, but then comes fatigue, an energy crash, and inflammation. Excess sugar creates a dangerous cycle. The more you consume, the more your body craves. It's like a silent addiction that ages your cells and drains strength from your heart and memory. How to replace them? Swap refined sugar for fresh fruit or small amounts of honey. The taste might feel different at first, but your body quickly thanks you, your mood lifts, your sleep lightens, and your mind sharpens. Why it works? Your brain and liver return to harmony, releasing steady energy and lowering your risk of diabetes and dementia. Fourth, processed meats. This category includes bacon, sausages, and salami, products that seem ordinary but are packed with preservatives and fats that cause internal inflammation. Each bite releases substances that disrupt your metabolism, impair circulation, and raise your risk of heart and gut diseases. It's as if, with every mouthful, your body receives a tiny dose of invisible wear and tear. How to replace them? Choose fresh meats, poultry, or fish prepared with just a little salt and olive oil. Why it works? Your body recognizes real nutrients and resumes its natural energy production, strengthening muscles and immunity. Fifth, margarine and refined oils. They might seem harmless, but they're among the biggest saboteurs of health. These fats undergo so many chemical processes that they lose everything your body needs, and gain everything that harms it. They clog arteries, harm the liver, and trigger silent inflammations that speed up aging. How to replace them? Use extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil. These good fats nourish your cells and rejuvenate your body from the inside out. Each of these 5 foods reveals more than just a dietary mistake, it exposes a pattern of behavior. Often, seniors don't eat poorly out of carelessness, but out of habit, convenience, or even the belief that it's too late to change. But the truth is, it's never too late to retrain your body and give it what it truly needs. The healthiest people aren't those who never get sick, they're the ones who learn to communicate with their own bodies through the right food. Every meal is an opportunity to teach your cells to cooperate with vitality. Every choice can either strengthen or weaken that process. The way you eat is a mirror of how you treat yourself from within. So as this video comes to a close, remember this: eating with respect, balance, and awareness isn't a sacrifice, it's a form of medicine. Now that you know the 5 foods that sabotage your health, get ready for the most important moment, the conclusion of this reflection. It's here that you'll understand the true power of turning your diet into healing, and your plate into your greatest ally. Maybe you've realized something important: health doesn't start in the kitchen, it starts within you. It's in your choices, your thoughts, and your daily actions that well-being takes shape. Your body is like a mirror of your mind, it responds to everything you believe, feel, and practice. Many seniors carry the weight of years of automatic eating habits, choosing what's quick, what's familiar, what always seemed easier. But it's in this autopilot mode that mistakes hide. The white bread, the soda, the bacon at breakfast, all these small details add up and quietly drain the vitality your body still holds. You're not too old to change. You're just one choice away from reigniting your energy, your clarity, and your will to live. And your body interprets poor nutrition as a command to stop fighting. But here's the good news: it's never too late to restart that conversation with your own body. You can teach it to respond again. You can relearn how to nourish yourself mindfully. You can relearn how to believe that energy, drive, and joy are still possible, at any age. Because true strength isn't pretending everything's fine while your health declines. It's continuing to care for yourself, even when your body is crying out for help. Modern science confirms what ancient wisdom already knew. The right foods heal, balance, and rejuvenate. They reduce inflammation, strengthen the immune system, and restore energy. When you eat with wisdom, your body understands, I'm being cared for. When you feed it poorly, it shuts down, trying to protect itself. In other words, your body remains faithful to whatever you put inside it. So pay attention to what you repeat on your plate every day. If you notice excess, cut back. If you see heavy, processed foods, swap them for fresh, living options. These small changes create big transformations. The secret is simple: eat the way you would care for someone you deeply love. With patience, balance, and respect. Because when you treat your body with love, it responds with gratitude. And the next time you go for a checkup or medical appointment, bring this new mindset with you. Show it in your eyes, your posture, your way of living, that you've decided to truly take care of yourself. That confidence changes the tone of your conversation with your doctor, the results of your tests, and the rhythm of your life. From now on, your health journey isn't just a medical protocol, it's a partnership between you and your body. You become the main character in your own well-being. And your body, your greatest ally. So if today you understood that your diet can be either medicine or poison, choose to use it as healing. Tell yourself, I deserve to feel good. I deserve to age with strength and peace. These small decisions, made at the table, hold power that goes far beyond nutrition. They reprogram your body to live longer and better. And remember, age doesn't limit well-being, what limits it is believing it's too late. With every new meal, you get to renew that choice. You can age with faith, vitality, and balance. You just have to start with what you put on your plate. The lesson here is clear. Whoever eats with awareness creates space for the miracle of health to happen. Because every recovery begins with a single decision, the decision to care for yourself with respect and hope. You're watching Life Guidance After 60, a channel created to inspire, guide, and empower those over 60 who still believe there's so much more life to live. If this video touched you, please hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message today.